What is Meteora? Meteora is a DeFi project built on the Solana blockchain, offering users powerful tools to create and manage dynamic liquidity pools. Right now, Meteora is running a point farming program designed to reward active participants. Here's how it works. You earn 1 point for every $1 of liquidity you provide to the project each day. You earn 1,000 points for every $1 in trading fees you generate. A total of 10% of all MET tokens are set aside just for user rewards. But here's the key. Points can only be earned by using specific tools within the ecosystem, like dynamic pools, DLMM, and multi-token pools. We'll break those down next. A wide range of opportunities with Meteora. Meteora offers a diverse set of tools designed to help liquidity providers maximize their earning potential. Let's break them down. 1. DLMM pools. DLMM stands for Dynamic Liquidity Market Maker, and it brings LPs major advantages: dynamic fees and real-time liquidity concentration, the ability to tailor strategies based on volatility, and the highest TVL across all Meteora tools, with over $1 billion locked. 2. Dynamic AMM pools. These pools go beyond traditional swap fees. Liquidity providers can also earn extra yield through lending, making their capital work even harder. 3. Dynamic vaults. Designed for capital efficiency, these vaults automatically distribute assets across lending pools to help LPs earn higher returns with less effort. 4. Multi-token stable pools. With these, LPs can combine liquidity from multiple stable assets into one pool, allowing for diversification and improved capital efficiency. 5. Non-pegged stable pools. Built for non-pegged assets, these pools maintain stable value within the pool while ensuring optimal capital utilization. And to make the most of these tools, there's Meteora Navigator, your go-to dashboard for discovering the best farming opportunities within DLMM pools and beyond. Understanding DLMM on Solana. DLMM, or Dynamic Liquidity Market Maker, is a next-generation liquidity solution on Solana. It's built to make liquidity provisioning more efficient, customizable, and sustainable. With DLMM, users can create personalized strategies across different price ranges, thanks to flexible settings. Why is DLMM a game-changer? One major advantage of DLMM is reduced slippage. Slippage is the difference between the expected price of a trade and the actual execution price, often caused by rapid market movement. DLMM's structure minimizes this issue by focusing liquidity more precisely where it's needed. DLMM pool fees. How it works. Every swap in a DLMM pool includes a fee made up of the following: base fee, the minimum fee, from 0.01% to 5%. Max fee, the highest possible fee a pool can charge. Dynamic fee. This adjusts in real time based on trading volume, but always stays between the base and max fees. You'll also find these extra details on each pool's page. Protocol fee. Meteora takes 5% of all trading fees. 24-hour fee. Total fees generated by the pool in the last 24 hours. What are bins? When you create a position in a DLMM pool, your liquidity is spread across bins. Think of these as containers that hold liquidity within certain price ranges. For example, in a Sol USDC pool with a BinStep of 10, each bin spans a specific price range. One position can contain up to 69 bins, covering a price band like $198 to $212. You choose how many bins your position should include, giving you direct control over your price exposure. Bin size and bin step. Key concepts. The bin step defines the spacing between bins and ultimately how wide your price range will be. Bin step 1, super narrow range. With one asset, the price can move just plus 0.68%. Bin step 400, extremely wide range. One-sided positions can handle up to plus 1339, 268%, or 93.05% in price movement. Smaller bin steps, for more precision. Larger bin steps, for wider coverage. Liquidity management tools in DLMM. DLMM offers multiple tools to help users strategically distribute liquidity across price ranges. These tools give you the flexibility to match your liquidity strategy to current market conditions. Let's explore the three main options. 1. Spot. The spot distribution spreads your liquidity evenly across all bins within your chosen price range. This ensures consistent fee generation as the price moves through the entire range. 2. Bid-ask. With the bid-ask tool, most of your liquidity is placed at the edges of the range. If you open a position using just one asset, the liquidity is concentrated at only one edge, ideal for more directional strategies. 3. Curve. The curve tool concentrates liquidity near the current market price. This setup is perfect if you expect the price to stay within a certain zone, maximizing efficiency right where trading happens most. Each of these tools serves a unique purpose, so whether you're aiming for balanced exposure, targeting range breakouts, or maximizing returns around spot price, DLMM has you covered. Where does the income come from in DLMM? Whenever someone swaps tokens and your liquidity is part of that transaction, you earn trading fees. The more volume flowing through your pool, the more fees you collect. This is made possible thanks to Jupiter, Solana's leading DEX aggregator. Jupiter routes transactions across different liquidity providers to ensure traders get the best deal, and your pool gets a share of the action. Key points you should know. Track pool volume. More volume or more fees. Each DLMM pool has its own page on platforms like DexScreener, where you can monitor volume in real time. Concentrated liquidity. Higher potential returns. When you focus your liquidity in a narrow price range, you increase the chance of earning higher fees, as long as the price stays within your range. Fees are earned when price crosses bins. The price must move through your bins for you to earn. If it moves slowly, consider using a smaller bin step for greater efficiency. Base fee is your minimum earning rate. This is the lowest possible fee you can earn per trade. As trading activity rises, the fee dynamically increases toward the dynamic fee level. BinStep plus base fee strategy evolves over time. When new tokens launch, users often start with larger bin steps and higher base fees, then gradually shift to more optimized settings. A typical progression might look like BinStep 250 plus base fee 5%, BinStep 100 plus base fee 2%, BinStep 80 plus base fee 1%, BinStep 20 plus base fee 0.2%. Finding a good entry point, beyond just choosing high-volume pools, timing matters. Entering a pool when the asset is at a price peak, combined with the wrong strategy, can lead to drawdowns and losses. Always evaluate market conditions and your price range before deploying liquidity. Impermanent loss. What you need to watch for. When you provide liquidity to a spot position, you're typically adding 50% Solana and 50% of another token. But what happens if the token's price drops? Your position will automatically rebalance. That means you'll end up with more of the token that's losing value and less Solana. As a result, the total Solana equivalent value of your position goes down. This is called impermanent loss. In simple terms, even if you're earning solid fees from a pool, your position can still end up in the red if prices move the wrong way. That's why it's important to choose your entry point carefully, keep an eye on market trends, and have a strategy for exiting when needed. Understanding these dynamics helps you maximize returns while managing risk more effectively when providing liquidity. Where to find a pool? The easiest and most effective way to discover high-potential pools is through the Meteora Pool Selector bot. This Telegram bot lets you filter pools by custom parameters like FDV, TVL, dynamic fee, volume, and more, so you don't need to waste hours manually searching. Even if you're actively monitoring pools, it can still be tough to catch the best ones at the perfect time, especially when multiple new pools launch all at once. Other valuable tools for pool discovery: Metlex.io, for real-time on-chain metrics, DexScreener.com, to explore and track new pools, or GMGN.ai. But before you invest, analyze the pool. If you find a pool with low TVL and high volume, don't jump in too quickly. It's important to analyze the token and pool dynamics first, especially during quiet market periods when new tokens appear frequently, and many last only a few hours. Stay tuned. We'll be releasing a full guide on how to analyze tokens effectively very soon. Ensuring smooth transactions on Meteora. To make sure your transactions go through without any issues, start by visiting the Meteora website and adjusting a few key settings. In the top right corner, change the priority level to either Turbo or Ultra. This increases your transaction speed and helps prevent failed or stuck transactions, especially during times of high network activity. Next, set your liquidity slippage value to 5% or even 10% if needed. This setting controls the maximum allowed price movement during the transaction, making sure your position can still be opened even if the price shifts slightly while it's being processed. Fine-tuning these settings helps you avoid frustration and ensures your liquidity positions are created quickly and reliably.